Hey guys, I'm just doing a quick video. I've not done a video for a long time. Just been so busy recently and trying to find content that people are going to enjoy. In this world of YouTube, there's already so much stuff out there and so many YouTubers out there already that it can be quite hard to think of videos to do that stand out because it's just a very difficult thing to get into if you ever tried it yourself. So sorry for the lack of videos recently. But yeah, anyway, I've just finished watching Mortal Engines. Now, I saw the film years ago when it first came out, and I saw it at the cinema, and I went into it not expecting. Well, I don't know what I expected. I just went to the film expecting to enjoy a good film. I thought it looked fantastic. I loved the idea of the concept of it. I hadn't read the books, and I went to see it, and I absolutely freaking love this film. Now, tonight isn't the only time I've seen this film since the cinema. I've seen this film a lot. Well, not I wouldn't say a lot actually. Come to think of it, I'd say maybe like 3 or 4 times. And since seeing it at the cinema, because I loved it so much, I read the books. I'm on the final book now, number 4 of 4, and I have really enjoyed these books. They are quite hard to sort of visualize in your head sometimes, and that's just down to the scale of this author's vision. And while they're fantastic books, they're brilliant storylines, and I cannot wait to finish them and then read the prequel sort of prequel series that he also released, starting with the book Fever Crumb, I think it is. This film allows me to see those books really come to life and some, And I think that's why I can't explain how much I love this film. And at the same time, I can't explain how sad I am that we're clearly not going to get a sequel. And the reason for that is because the critics just annihilated this film. And I personally, everyone's got their own opinion, I get that. But also, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of fans of the books who love this film. I'm sure there are people who went to this film having not read the books, just like me, also love this film. And I just think just because critics don't like it, and it may be bombed at the cinema, give it another chance, please. Because I really want to see more of these films. They are an incredible display for visual effects by the just spectacular team at Weta, or Weta Digital, I think it is. And I should go back a moment and just say, if you haven't seen Mortal Engines, let me just explain not what the story's about, but just a feel of what this film is like to get you an idea. So having only just seen Mortal Engines just now, it's a mixture of Star Wars: A New Hope. It's a mixture of pod racing. It's a mixture of The Terminator. It's a mixture of Lord of the Rings. It's a mixture of fantasy. It's just an awesome cocktail of these wicked things, man. I just want to see more of it. We only got a taste of it. Having watched this film, you just know they've got so many other great ideas on how to visualize and put these things we read on the book on paper. There are some in the books. There are some incredible places and incredible locations that the story takes you, and you think, oh man, I want to see that on film. How would that look? Who would they cast as that? There's a perfect role in this film for Stephen Fry as Nimrod Pennyroyal. It is so perfect. And having read the books, or the first 3, I'm on the 4th one now, as I said earlier, I want to see Hester and Tom's relationship go. I know what happens. I want to see that on the screen. I want to go to these amazing places. I want to see these incredible visuals we can see of these other Predator cities and these other locations. I know I keep going on about it, but it really helps if you have read the books. You can understand where I'm coming from. I don't want to put any spoilers in the video, so I'm not going to say anything about it. And so if you have seen this film and you did enjoy it, I do recommend reading the books, especially reading the first one again. You just get a better idea of the film in the book and how it was meant to be envisioned originally and so on. But when you're watching this film, you're like, oh, that's cool. I want to see more of this. I want to see more of that. And then you just sort of think to yourself, nah, I'm not gonna now because it got ripped into by critics. And now, we're not gonna get a sequel or sequels. And it just makes me sad because you can tell so much effort went into this film, and it had so much hope that it could do a whole franchise of these Mortal Engine books. And you can tell that they have so much love and effort and detail went into it. And it's just sad that we're not going to get that now just because of what critics wanted, and because, okay, it didn't do great at cinema. A lot of films have in the past haven't done well at the cinema, but they've gone on to become famous. And like I said, everyone's obviously has their own opinion, and everyone's warranted to have their own opinion. If someone hates this film for whatever reason they want to hate it, fair enough. I'm totally cool with that. But from my point of view, I want to express on YouTube, maybe as like an outlet, that I think this film is fantastic. I think it should have another chance. I think Peter Jackson's the guy who actually bought the movie rights to this film. And I just think, Peter, go for it. Make some more if you can. Direct them yourself. And as much as I enjoyed Christian Rivers' sort of debut direction for this film and his first ever film to direct, you do think, well, if Peter Jackson's bought the movie rights, he obviously wants to make this into a film, this book series. He obviously has a passion for it. I would love to see what he could do with this film. Having done Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, and King Kong, his vision's amazing. Oh man, I'd love to see what he would do with this film himself. Don't get me wrong, this film can be seen as a bit over the top. It can be seen as a bit cheesy in places. It can be seen as a bit cringy maybe by some people. I let that kind of stuff wash over me with this film just because I enjoy it. I enjoy it as an adventure film. I don't watch it or critique it. I just watch it as something I've put on to enjoy, feel quite cozy and comfortable with it, and just have a blast. That's what it is. It's just having a blast with these two characters as they travel across this, this planet. But yeah, as usual with me, I've gone majorly off topic. The main reason for the video was just to say, look, I love this film. I really enjoy it. I'm sure I'm not the only person out there who also loves this film and has really enjoyed it. And I would love to see more of these films. I would love to see sequels. I want to see this world and this lore that are in these books come to screen with the magic of Peter Jackson and Weta Digital. I do say Weta Digital. It might just be Weta Digital and Weta, and maybe some other visual effects companies. So, apologies if I've missed your names out there, guys. If you're watching this video, which I doubt you would be. But, all of the people that worked at the team, the whole entire cast and crew that worked on this film, I loved it. I really, really enjoyed what you guys did. And you brought something so special to the screen for me personally. And I really hope that you get a second chance of making more of these films. And just to add, really, the 4K is amazing. And you know why? I'm fairly sure I'm right in saying it's a 4K DI. In other words, it's not a 2K DI upscale to 4K. It's a full-on, full-fat 4K film. And the graphics, the visual effects are in 4K. That's so rare for a film with this much digital visual effects in. And it just goes to show the dedication from the team in bringing the detail to life on screen. So anyway, I think I'll stop rambling now. But basically, if you haven't seen the film, I recommend going and watching it if you want to see an adventure, sci-fi, fantasy epic. If you love the film, read the books. If you love the books, do what I'm going to do and read the prequels that come out afterwards. They're really good books. I believe they're written, I'm not very good at memory, but I believe they're written by Philip Reeve. He's done some other books as well, which I'm looking forward to trying out as well in the near future. But thanks for watching anyway, guys. I'm sure there will be people in the comments who say how much they hate this film and how wrong I am. But, if you think I'm wrong, fair enough. That's cool. I'm totally cool for that. If you hate it, you hate it. If you love it, you love it. If you're meh, then fair enough, you're a meh. But thanks for watching. Really appreciate whenever I get some views. I know it's been a long time since I've done a video, but I appreciate the subscribers and watchers. So take it easy, everyone, and stay safe.